Hi folks, I was just watching a bit of that Asbury Revival 2023. Yeah, I could stand only a few minutes of it because it's the same absolute crap as you get in every church. Yeah, this person who's speaking right now at this moment in time at 3:35 p.m. on the 4th of the 3rd, 2023. He's got his notes down, he's practiced it. Done it in front of a mirror, all this sort of stuff, written the lines, what works, doesn't work, and then perfected it, and now he's presenting it. Not being led by God. He's not gone there with faith to say, I'm just going to, if we're supposed to be having revival, we're going to do things differently. We're going to see if we can be led by God. Let's just be led by God, see what God wants to do. No, again, it's got to be exactly as church, where things are going to have an order. Where he's there to speak, and he's got, 20 minutes maybe? Then someone else comes and does 20 minutes of something they have perfected already and practiced, done according to the same system as a worldly speaker would do. The same way. If you go to watch Apple talk about their new phone, it'd be the person presenting it would have gone through the same process as this minister, so-called minister. Exactly the same. And it's like, oh, for goodness sake. You're talking about a revival. Revival 2023. You think you're going to get revival by doing things the same way as you've always done things? It is ridiculous. It's shameful. It really is shameful. It's utterly ridiculous. It irritates me so much to see that, because of course you're hoping to see something different. You're hoping to see God actually doing something there, and no, it's just, again, people, I have no idea what they're trying to do. No, I can't. Are they just doing this, saying we're going to have this big thing, and God, if you want, you can show up. The church has become like the Jehovah's Witness. Keep on saying that there's going to be a revival, even though there won't be. Because they forget the crazy bit. The crazy bit being doing things the same way, but expecting different results. That's insane. You do that and you're expecting different results. I said last night, talking about giving it all to God and trusting Him to provide for you in all things, that there will be things that we're doing and things that we're not doing that are going to be stopping that from happening, and we've got to understand that. Well, come on, the church is dealing with the basics. It's not dealing with the point of giving it all to God and trusting Him to provide everything. That's a different thing completely. What they're dealing with is something completely different, at a much lower level. And even then, they have to do the same. They have to understand that for God to move in a sense of a revival, a serious, proper revival, you've got to do things in a different way. You can't do things in the way you've always done things and expect God to suddenly move. Things are going to be different. That's why I talked about the fact of, and to me, it's a fundamental thing now. Reacting according to how Father would react. Because when you react according to how Father would react and you get into practice of doing that, replacing the way you would react from a human point of view or a worldly point of view, now you're becoming more and more of His nature. As you become more and more of His nature, then of course, when you get all of the authority and the power of God, you're going to use it correctly because you're not overreacting like a human would. Now, of course, you can tell that I'm slightly overreacting to this. And if I had that power right now, what would I be doing? I'd be asking God to make all the electrics in that place just explode. Gently explode, mind, but explode. To go bang. To get the attention of the people in there. Because they've got to realise it ain't going to work. Yeah, they're streaming this live online, and it's the weak prophetic crap that they've been doing for the past 10, 20 years. It's the same crap. It's more likely to damage people's faith rather than increase it or help it. Oh, it's irritating, really irritating. But again, is me getting irritated? Does Father get irritated by that stuff? No, because he understands exactly what it is, why it is, and etc., etc. So, yeah. But my God, come on. They reckon that film, The Jesus Revolution, is breaking box office records right now. It's doing really, really well. Good. That's good. But the problem is, it's worrying because at the moment, we do not have a church that you would say that you'd be comfortable bringing all these people into. Yeah. For me, I want there to be a church where when people come into that church, they have a chance that even if their ground isn't fantastically good ground, that with a good church, that ground can become good ground. And they can get good, strong teaching. And they can be taught how to walk. And how to come to maturity and go through Yeshua to a relationship with Father. And that they can be functioning. And that all their issues that they brought with them can be dealt with. That's what I want a church to be. Do I see that? No. And therefore, until I see that, I don't want this harvest coming in. Because an awful lot of people are going to come in and be lost straight away. They're going to go straight out and never come back in again. And that's tragic. Because the way these churches are, they can't be tamed. These churches are basically like nets that are broken. A lot of the fish are going to come in and be lost. They're going to sit through the holes. That cannot be the case. If this is the final harvest that we're going to see coming in, big harvest, it needs to be that the people coming in are going to be given as good a chance as is possible to have an incredible relationship with God. And yet from what I see, that is not going to be the case because people still want this worldly perfection of ministry, of speaking. They want church to be the same. They want it to be, where you go to something like this, that thing, that revival thing, and it would be very, very similar to any church you've been into. The worship would be about the same, and the seating would be the same. Everything presented will be the same. The way they do things will be the same. Because it's about comfortable church, isn't it? And it's like, no. If we're going to bring something different, because revival is different. Revival isn't what we have, so therefore revival is different. If we're going to bring something different, we're going to have to do something different to bring that different thing. How on earth people can't see that, I do not know. I don't know. I'm astonished in that. No. Well, if I was asked, what will I bring to something like that? What will I talk about? I have no idea. I don't know. The reason why I don't know is because I've not been invited to it, so therefore I haven't been in a position where, I'm not in that position where I need to seek God as to what He wants me to speak to those people about. But I wouldn't prepare. I'd rather stand up there and just look a bloody idiot to prepare and offer nothing, because I could stand up there and look a bloody idiot for 20 minutes and then finally God gives me something, and what I say could be the most wonderful, beautiful thing that people could ever hear, and could change the lives of people. That is far better than the crap that's being presented right now. So, yeah. To be honest, I shouldn't be expecting anything other than what I've seen recently, simply because of the fact that, okay, this film is Jesus Revolution. That may change something. That program, The Chosen, along with this film, may change something. May. Probably not. Well, the reason why is because the majority of people that are going to go and see it are Christians anyway, or churchy people anyway. Same as the people that watch the program The Chosen. They will be people that are already in the church. So therefore, is it going to change much? Probably not. Well, you might get some people who see it who didn't know God before, who might actually realise something about God through that. Maybe. But is it going to be the thing that brings in the harvest? I don't think so. And seeing the evidence of what's being presented right now would suggest that we're not going to see a harvest coming in just yet. No. So but as I say, that is the point. Revival is something very, very different to what we have right now, so we have to do something very, very different to be able to bring that in. We haven't had it because we haven't unlocked that yet. What we're doing now is the same as what we have been doing, and it's never unlocked it in the past, so why should we think it's going to unlock it now? So there you go. Anyway, you take care. Be a blessing, be blessed. I'll speak to you soon. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.